and welcome to another episode of This Spice. My name is Moyolania and I have
Adiola Didokun, yeah.
Okay, let's start by congratulating Liverpool fans on their well-deserved victory. I mean, they tried. It's been a long time coming. So
well, Liverpool aside, I think Jurgen Klopp actually deserves this.
Oh, well.
He's been in so many finals and was unable to win it.
I like that
finally
stuff that he
got
did when they were, I think they were on tour with the trophy, and then he just goes.
Counting how many times he had to go through the humiliation and eventually lifting the trophy. Well, good one to them. Good one to them.
And to the lady who...
Oh my lord.
Vitality that decided to distract everybody.
The highlight of a classical English match. Please, that was on point. That girl.
She tried. And her Instagram followers grew from like 200k to about 800k that night.
What do you expect? That's a global stage. Like, do you know how many people are watching that?
It's very funny how people, just by looking at her, could actually identify her and then quickly go to her page and say, oh, this is this person.
Well,
like, it did not take, for me, less than 5 minutes after that thing, somebody already posted, like, oh, this is the babe.
So, from what I actually heard over the trend period, it was planned. She was going to do that. So there was a team in place. And then there was a story behind, there was a story of a boyfriend that also does similar things and was banned from stadiums across the world and used a disguise to come to watch the match, recording a video of himself when she did that and was shouting, that's my girlfriend.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that.
So that's the guy, yeah.
Oh.
So he does that too, coming to match and just...
But that one is old.
Yeah. Please, ladies are going after the vintage now, so what do you expect?
No.
I mean, but then she actually did a nice one there, and what she wore was... You have so many pairs watching football.
To the pure, all things are pure. Let's move to Anthony Joshua.
What a weekend.
Anthony Joshua.
What a weekend.
As far as I'm concerned, the match was sold. Period. Like, capiche.
Okay, so I did something some days back before the match, and I was just looking at his build-up into the record he had, and the way he knocked out his opponent, the caliber of opponents he faced, and then to be downed by...
Facts.
I don't want to take any credit away from the current champ, but then, trust me, someone better could have done that, and they couldn't. And Ruiz... Like, I'm trying not to believe that, because the sport of boxing to some extent is sacred. While I was growing up, wrestling was the acted one.
Yeah.
And boxing was the sane one. So I don't want to believe this kind of insanity, as much as they talk about it, has gotten into boxing.
Oh, with Anthony Joshua going on with 20 million pounds and Ruiz was just going on with like 5 million pounds.
If I could be a loser with that kind of money, please. Come on, fix the match for me.
All right, but let's hope that when they have the other round, like Anthony Joshua would actually pick up the rematch. Yep.
All right.
So let's talk about Neymar. Do you want to take that?
Okay. Well, I'll just say, when I initially saw the rape accusation, what came to my mind was, this is Cristiano Ronaldo all over again.
Yeah.
By the way, I heard that the Cristiano Ronaldo's rape allegation has been dropped.
Yeah, I heard that.
So it still plays back to somebody trying to gain that 5 minutes of fame and all. I am not trying to be a sexist or anything, but why rape? Why these celebrities? They have too many ladies flocking around them, and why now?
You see, for me, the issue I have with all these celebs is, they should be smart by now. You should know that a lot of these ladies are just looking for clout, and they would do anything, according to let me go the Cardi way, all for the clout. You know, they will really do anything, and it baffles me, because Neymar has a child that I know of. I don't know if he has, like, that's the number of children he has, but I know he has a child, and I think he has a wife. So let's assume he has, let's even leave the wife out of the picture. You have a child. Like, there's some, you should tread carefully. You're a footballer, you're out there. But thank God he had his own proof, and he had all those things that may and look like they would eventually vindicate him from this whole.
But to some extent, his proof is still questionable because some of the fact arising already seems like the lady is actually saying some truth with her story. Because what I heard so far is it was an associate of him that booked the flight for the lady down to where they met. Then there's the picture he posted on his social media, and people comparing that to the lady that is bringing up the accusation, that there's a similarity between them. And to top it all up, you didn't have a wonderful season. I think it would have been better if he either kept his head down or worked on his craft better to bring his head out.
That's his way of keeping his head down.
Well, then he should find another way too.
Let's just wait for the truth to unfold, and let's just see how this whole thing plays out, really, because we don't know who to believe and what to believe. Yes, so let's quickly head on to Timi Dakolo versus Biodun Fatoyinbo. Of course, he did not mention Biodun Fatoyinbo's name, but of course, we all know that he was talking about Koza Pastor. Where Timi Dakolo came on Instagram and, talked about so many things, saying the pastor is taking advantage of the members in different units, basically accusing the pastor of rape. As in, this is really, what do you think, Adiola?
When it comes to men of God and scandal, I try not to get involved because you don't get the full story. Most of the younger pastors lawyer up and try to bring out this strong front, which in the real sense of it makes them look guilty.
I think the reason why this one is a bit tricky is it's coming from Timi Dakolo the second time. Now, Timi Dakolo is not one to
just come
around and make noise.
Yeah.
And then he's a responsible person. He has a family that he really cherishes and treasures, that kind of thing. And then this is not the first time. There was a lady that came out in 2013, Essie Walters, who accused the pastor of the same thing, and a lot of people nearly chopped that lady raw. And I remember the pastor came out and said he's looking for a robust response. Until date, people are asking. Okay, of course, when this whole thing came out again with the Timi Dakolo, people referred back to that and said, okay, maybe this time around he would give us the robust response he said he would give us back then. But fine, I'm a Christian and all that, but the truth about it is these things are not impossible. These things happen. We just need to be sure that people, I think one of the things Timi Dakolo was saying is that people should not hide under the old he's a man of God and then take advantage of it. And then you cannot say because he's a man of God he cannot do something. He's still human. They're not superhumans again. But then Timi Dakolo, then he now referred to this whole Neymar issue again. When Neymar came out with his proof for saying,
at least so he came out to defend himself publicly.
So Timi Dakolo is saying, okay, there are these accusations against you. Where is your, at least come out and defend yourself, because one of the things Timi said was that the pastor knows that if he comes out to defend himself, then he'll be lying, because people would now come out with more and more accusations. You
gets to lie as a pastor, gets more into scandal and all. I'm not saying he did that or he didn't, but then let us know what's going on with you. At least you pastor a congregation. You're not just affecting your name, you're affecting your congregation and your members there. So please,
somebody tweeted and said he's sure that Koza will have a lot of members on Sunday. Not because people want to see what other people want to do, so the church would actually be full. Anyways, let us know what you think, your opinion about any of the stories we discussed. Put in our comment section below, and we're sure to give you feedback, actually. Join us again next time on another episode of The Spice. I am Muyolania, and this is
Adiola Adedokun.
Adios.